Okay, Islam has two main denominations, just as, for example, Christianity has Catholics and Protestants. In Islam, the two main denominations are Sunni and Shia, which obviously did not exist in the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Islam is a 7th century religion. So what brought about this, shall I say, bifurcation, fragmentation? When Prophet Muhammad died in 632 CE, after birth of Christ, the question arose, who would succeed the Prophet? Not as a prophet, but as a community leader, someone who would shepherd and guide the Islamic community. And by this time, the Prophet he was able to unite the warring tribes, and he had laid down the foundation for an Islamic civilization. They wanted a guide, a leader. So one group said it should be based on consensus. Another group said that's a fine idea, but remember, we've had a prophet in our midst. It should be by blood lineage. So that was the essential dispute, a historical dispute that caused the two sects to arise. The group that said consensus, they're called Sunnis. The group that said it should be by blood lineage, they're called Shia. And so what happened was the Sunni group prevailed, and so Abu Bakr, who was the father-in-law of his young wife Aisha, and a close companion, he became the Khalifa or the Caliph, whereas the other group, which said it should be by blood lineage, they felt that Hazrat Ali, who was the Prophet's cousin and also his son-in-law, he had married the Prophet's daughter named Fatima, he was the rightful heir. This caused ill will because of this historical dispute, caused conflict, and eventually the fourth Caliph was Ali, but he was poisoned. His two sons, one son named Hassan, he was also poisoned, and the other grandson of the Prophet, Ali's son, Hussein, he was martyred. He was savagely killed along with his family members by an opposing Sunni army in 680 CE, and this has caused a lot of lamentation, and this is called the Battle of Karbala. How could Muslims kill the Prophet's grandson? And this has led to rituals of lamentations and grieving. So to re-emphasize that Sunni and Shia, the two sects, they're both Muslims, but the fragmentation or the bifurcation is based on a historical dispute. Are there differences between Sunni Muslim and Shia Muslim? Yes, but they're not that severe. There's some differences in doctrine, in ritual, in theology, in law, in religious organization. But I always make it a point to ask Shia scholars whenever I meet them, tell me percentage-wise, what is the compatibility of Shia Islam and Sunni Islam? And almost always they say it's around 95% compatibility. So it's really based on this historical dispute and the fight, the conflicts we see today, for example, in Iraq, which is a majority Shia country, is based on a fight over economics and politics between Sunnis and Shias, a fight over access to oil revenues. So really this work of intrafaith, creating healing and reconciliation between Sunnis and Shia is as important as the work of interfaith.